Hi, everyone. Thanks for all your great participation in the course so far. I wanted to just say we're getting ready to head into week 2. So begin wrapping up week 1. I invite you to go back into that discussion one more time and see if there's any loose threads, so to speak, in there. Maybe somebody replied to a question that you haven't seen yet, or maybe asked you a question that you haven't replied to. I saw a few of those kind of dangling threads in there today, so maybe you want to go and take a look at that. There's also a 15-minute, what Rebecca calls a 15-minute wrap-up journal in week 1 for you to complete. And that is really a chance to do that cave thinking, do some reflection before to capture your experiences from this week that will inform your thinking as you go throughout the course. So please take a look at that. I will be opening week 2 tomorrow, probably about midday. You'll find that here on the navigation menu. So you'll have week 1 and week 2. And you can go in there in similar format. Everything will be there that you need, all the resources and activities. We're going to give you a few additional things to try out in week 2. You're going to try an appreciations Padlet. You're going to do small group work instead of large group discussions, so you're going to get a chance to see how you like that and how you might manage that in a course. I'm going to give you an option to try out a tool we use often here called VoiceThread, but that will be an optional activity. So some various things to learn. So you'll go from a lot of collaborative activity online to some more focused collaborative activity this week between the small group and some of the other tools that you can try out. So we're looking forward to having your participation in that. Rebecca and I will be completing feedback from this week's work over the next few days. One small thing that's not critical, but I thought I would point out, we just turned on the use of avatars in Blackboard, and an avatar is a physical or some other type of representation of yourself. So it might be a photo, it might be an image, and that is something you can do in your account now. If you notice, maybe in the discussion forum, some people's images were popping up. So I want to show you that there's this menu up in the upper left here. And if you click on that where you find your name, see my little tiny avatar, I call myself Tiny Christine there. If you click on that, this is a quick way to find out the courses you've been in. But if you go down, let's see, I've got to move my image here. If you go down into Settings, and then into Personal Information, personalize my settings, and here's where you can upload a photo. It works really well for photos that are square. If they're rectangular or very large in terms of data, they might distort a little bit. So you can try putting in an avatar for yourself. As I said, it's not required. I just thought you might be curious because some people have them and some do not. But that's one way you can customize the look of your Blackboard. So go ahead and try that if you feel like it. So again, thanks, and we look forward to having your participation. I'm going to go back into our course and support. Notice how I'm doing this. I'm just following the menu. Your participation, your support, and your wonderful engagement in week 2. Thanks.